Hello lovely people and welcome back to another video. Today's video is a quick haul. I've not collected too many books, but just a few bits and pieces that I wanted to share with you. I did my big haul at the beginning of January, and then since then I have done a small Lireka order, and I had one pre-order on Amazon for Leon's Journey in the English version. And just a few other bits and pieces. So without further ado, I'll get into it. So as mentioned, Leon's Journey. So this is the English version. I know the Japanese version has been out for some time now, but I actually pre-ordered this one quite a while back, and if I'm honest, I completely forgot. So it was a really nice surprise when this came through the door. So this is Kanoko Agusa. And it follows the journey of a cat, Leon, searching for, I believe, his girlfriend, Lily. And it begins with some coloured pages, which is great for inspiration. And it's a seasonal book, so it goes through the seasons, which I love as a seasonal colourist. So it actually says it here, A Curious Cat's Seasonal Adventures. And I believe it starts in spring, which is great as that's what we're currently going into in the UK. And it's not Amazon printed, it's like cardstock, not the thickest, but equally. I've done one page in here already as I couldn't wait to get started, and it takes watercolour mediums quite well. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is this? That'd be gorgeous for Easter, won't it? So yeah, my initial thoughts when I flipped through this was just, wow, like there's no page that I'm really like, I wouldn't want to colour. Whereas in Gardens of Fairy Tale Animals, there's a few pages that I'll say are a bit wallpapery for me that I probably wouldn't colour, but I find that less in this one. That's so cute. I've got a little pug as well, so I can't wait to colour that, like my little fawn pug. It's called Frank. Day in the Life of Leon. Oh, there's so many beautiful like Eastery spring pages. Going to be sport for choice. And yeah, they follow the cat. Although he's not on every page, so it's probably some of his friends he meets along the way, I would suggest. This is gorgeous. I really like these pages where it's got like the panels. Really cute. And that's quite nice as well, because you could literally take a panel at a time, couldn't you? Yeah, I mean, this page is probably a little bit wallpapery for me, sorry. But I think something like this, I would probably do blocks of colour rather than focusing on the detail on every kind of part of the image. I'd probably focus on the birds and the flowers, and then kind of use these tassels as like background colour. But I just love how standing on my stand there. I just love how he draws his animals. I just think they're so beautiful. This would be a lovely page as well for the Year of the Horse, the Chinese year that we've just gone into. That'd be really fun to colour. I like the little horseshoes as well. Got some flying squirrels. Oh my goodness, I'm an absolute sucker for a duck page. They're just so cute, aren't they? Another one of these like panel pages. Rainy day fashion for animals. I very nearly coloured this one first actually, mostly because it hasn't stopped raining in the UK. So yeah, I very nearly coloured that one. I adore this as well. I've seen some beautiful completed pages that other colorists have done on this, and then yeah, it's got some text as well that kind of follows it through as almost a storybook style book. So it has got a story to it, but it's not as like not as heavy as I would say like Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, where kind of every page has writing on it. They're just few and far between really. And then we're going into summer. You can see this with like some really bright, bold colours. So cute. Cat having ice cream. crabs. This looks like a really kind of exotic beachy scene. Going onto a boat. Little cat poking through there. I've seen some gorgeous representations of this one as well. This is super cute. It's a bit Joanna Basford style, isn't it? Very fun to colour. This one, oh my gosh. I love a donkey. That would be just so fun to colour. I can't wait to get to that one as well. There's just some pages that really like jump out at me. So you can see here like the story continues. But it's very few and far between in terms of the number of pages it's split across. Oh, elephants. My nan's favourite animal was elephants. She was obsessed. And used to have elephant ornaments all through her house. When she passed away, I'm one of like 12 grandchildren. So all the grandchildren took an elephant ornament. So I've ended up with a couple actually. I've got a couple of them in my house. So yeah, elephants feel really special to me. So that's another beautiful page that I'm going to want to colour. So we're now into autumn. Another gorgeous horse page. Little piggy. See, again, this is a little bit wallpapery, but there's enough going on it for me that it's not like too repetitive. Fun one for Halloween. I think it's Meg's colouring who does How Many Pumpkins, or she has done in previous years. So that'd be a great one, wouldn't it? Capture a lot of pumpkins there. This gorgeous forest scene. Another panel one. There's some like nighttime scenes here as well. Nice bit of variety. This feels really autumnal, doesn't it? The leaves and the pies. Oh my goodness, look at the bear. So cute. Little dragon. How cute is that? And a duck poking out. Actually, the more you look, the more you see. The monkey there as well. So sweet. So yeah, I know I'm gonna have so much joy colouring in this. Sneak peek, if you've not seen my February completed pages, I couldn't wait. So I started this page. I was going to colour in garden or fairy tale animals this month, and I managed to base a page, but this basically came through my letterbox. Goodness me, I need to stop knocking that, sorry. This came through my letterbox and I just couldn't wait to colour in it. Absolutely loved colouring this page. I think it's up there with one of my favourite pages I've ever coloured, if not my favourite. So yeah, after colouring that, I just can't wait to colour more in here really. And then they've got this amazing advent calendar at the back. And what I really love about this is Christmas is such a busy time, isn't it? And with the best will in the world, I always want to get lots of colouring done, but get just caught up in life and getting things organised and events and things. So what I love about this is it's got the black background, which means actually as an undertaking, like coming in and colouring this little panda or this little bunny, it's not going to take long, is it? So I can see that as an achievable goal, at least to get a good amount of them done. And then this beautiful winter page. Again, this was one of the ones that I very, very nearly coloured. But I was getting a little bit wintered out by that point. That'd be gorgeous at Christmas time as well. Robins, bright red berries, dark green leaves. Just beautiful. And this one, oh my goodness. Little stockings. So cute. And then another kind of winter Christmassy scene there. And the last page, thank you. You can see I've been testing lots of mediums. Actually, do you know what this is? This is me, I was using a colourless blender, and this is me trying to get the last remnants of colour off it before I move on to a new section. So yeah, that is Leon's Journey by Kanoko Agusa, and this is the English version. So then moving on to my Lireka haul. So this was a book that I saw on another colourist's YouTube channel, and I really apologise, I completely forget who. I watch so many hauls and completed pages, and I just love watching them. But I saw this on someone else's channel and they did a quick flip through, and I was just like, wow, that is just gorgeous. And I was really looking for, over winter, a kind of simpler colouring book, but one that had a variety of pages and images of a winter theme. And I was struggling really to find something that I like. So I saw this, and I know we're now heading out of winter in the UK, but it's one that I know I'll pick up later in the year. So this is by Ophelia Ortal, and I got this on Lireka. So I'll do a quick flip. You can see there's sections of the pages that is coloured. Normally the background, which I really like actually, because I think it's just going to give the page that kind of little something extra that's really going to pop. And it kind of starts you off on a suggested colour palette, I suppose, or one of the colours in your colour palette. It gives you some room to explore and do what you want, but I like that it's got kind of a point of, or a starting point, I suppose. So each side has the full image here and then a smaller image on the left. So again, the background's done on this one. It does seem to be mostly backgrounds, doesn't it? But I quite like that, because to be honest, as much as I do enjoy doing a background at times, sometimes it just feels like a bit of a chore. You just want to get onto the main image. So I really like that they've done that in this book. This one's got nothing. I think there are a few. Oh yeah, this one as well, other than the black. There are a few that don't have much on them. But yeah, I think they're gorgeous. And I think they're the sort of pages you can do as much or as little as you want. So you could just colour these trees as one block of colour, and that'd be absolutely fine, and then just put the focus into the detail on the dress. Or you could go in and add your own kind of bark markings or lines or shadows, or it's just really open for you to play and do what you want to do. But yeah, I think it's a really unique concept, and I just absolutely love it. I looked actually, there's a few books in this series. I know there's a cat book, and there's a few others. Love this one. But none of them were really kind of up my street, if you like. Up my street, is that a saying? I'm awful with sayings. You know what I mean. So yeah, there we go. So that is Hiva Enchanted, which I believe is Enchanted Winter, by Ophelia Ortal, and that is on Lireka. And then also from Lireka, I ordered this new Coloriage Mystère book. I believe this came out in January. So this is Adorable Animals, and there's 50 images in here, which I know people are quite conflicted about. I'm of the thinking having a blank page isn't that useful to me. I mean, I suppose if you wanted to colour with alcohol markers, then it's great, but I've tried alcohol markers in some of these books before that have been single-sided, and I'll be honest, I didn't like how the paper took them. They bled quite badly, so I don't think I'd be doing that. I tend to use acrylic markers in these books. So yeah, for me 50 images isn't ideal. Sorry if you don't want to see the solutions, it's a bit late I suppose, but look away. So I'll give you a quick overview of solutions, but as you can see they're all just cute, as the title would suggest, adorable animals. So I've already started with this one, and then was feeling the beginnings of spring when the sun shone for 2 whole days, and did this one. But I can't wait to colour in him all. That's like mega cute, isn't it? They're all adorable, aren't they? They've definitely captured that that brief. So yeah, can't wait to colour in this some more. And they really, the palettes, so I'll give you kind of an example. This one's got 12 colours, this one's got 10. Some are more detailed than others, only 9 on this one. But the owl one in particular, I found it still had, as much as it's a limited palette, like you can see here, it alternates between 1 3, 1 9, so there's quite small spaces, 4 5, 4 5, like it's not like big blocks of one colour. It's still quite detailed, but not like overly so. I'd say it's kind of a medium difficulty level book. Definitely not amongst the most detailed, but not one of the mega simple ones as well. So yeah, absolutely love that. Animo Adorables, or Adorable Animals by Hatchet Heroes. And then also from Lireka, you've probably seen a lot of this, so I won't flip in too much detail. This is by a different company, 404 Editions. So it is hardback, and this is a gaming video. I'm not sure what Zhu means day. I might be wrong. But essentially it's a gaming colour by number. And it's not like the Hatchet Heroes ones. These are, as you can see, they're not mystery. It's kind of your traditional colour by number. And there's a variety of games kind of covered in here. And I'll be honest, I game to a point, but I'm not a massive gamer. But there was enough in here that was like nostalgic and that I knew I would love to colour, that it made it worthwhile for me. So again, this is 50 images. There's some Animal Crossing, some Zelda. What else we got? Mario. Like, for example, I don't know what these are. I think this is Professor Layton. Zelda again. More Animal Crossing. I love these sort of ones. Mario. And there's actually a second version of this that seems to have a bit more of Mario in it. Again, love these two. This one. That is definitely Professor Layton. I used to love that as a kid on the Nintendo DS. That was my go-to game. I think I've seen a scene online somewhere that they're bringing this back for Nintendo. It might be on the Switch too. But yeah, I used to love it. So yeah, really nice book, single-sided. I probably will try alcohol markers on this, as it's a different publisher. So it might take alcohol markers better than the Hatchet Hero ones. I'll let you know how I get on. But if not, yeah, I'll probably do acrylic paint pens, maybe even water-based markers in this one. But yeah, I can't wait to get into this. It's going to be really fun. I'm not going to lie, I desperately want the second one as well. But I might make myself colour a few pages first. We shall see. And then also from Lireka, the main reason for my order really was this book, Portrait de Famille. So I'd had my eye on this since it came out, and I finally bit the bullet. I was kind of put off by it being 50 pages, but I absolutely love the amount of double page spreads in here. So again, solutions, look away if you don't want to see. So yeah, this Hercules, Zeus, all the gods page, Peter Pan. I find it quite odd that they have two pages that are remarkably similar. I think in the A3 poster bit, the Très Grand Classique, I think that's why that went into reprint, because I think they accidentally produced either this one or this one twice in that book, so it was sent back to edit. I think there were other issues as well, but that was definitely one of them. This is another double page, which will be amazing. Oh, little Sven. So yeah, some more double page spreads here. Wish. I know a lot of people didn't like Wish. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the songs in particular. Love this one. Can't wait to do that. That might be my first page. And then I've got a buddy colour planned in this one for March with Jess at Colouring Bumblebee. So we are doing this beautiful Bambi double page spread. So that'll be fun. Yeah, some more double page spreads. I think it was Jess actually that commented on this page. I'm with her. I really don't know why they put that in there. Like, when has anyone ever seen these characters? Like, they're probably in some bizarre like spin-off Little Mermaid film, but gosh, very strange choice. I found this quite strange as well, if I'm honest, but it's a nice page. Not sure it's one I'll rush to colour, but maybe somewhere down the line. Love this one. And my favourite Disney film is Beauty and the Beast, so I absolutely adore that. Yeah, I can't wait to get colouring in this. It's got the pages where you can put your colour key, but to be honest, I just do it down here. So yeah, for the sake of losing 50 pages, I'm not sure that's a benefit. And then also, Jess on her haul pointed out there's some challenges here, so I need to go through and translate some of them. But there's a challenges around like double pages, complete a double page on a weekend, complete a page using black, grey and white. I mean, I'm never going to do that. Complete 5 animal pages, so that's quite fun. I like that. So that is Portraits de Famille, and this one was by, I didn't say who it was by, did I? Alexandra Karam. And then the last one from Lireka was Mandalas. So Disney Mandalas, and again, I had my eye on this one for a while. I'll flip straight to the solutions. But yeah, I kept going back to it, and it was these sort of pages that I just absolutely loved. Loved this one. The variety of colours and characters, and even Stitch one there. Yeah, I just think this is really fun. And something a little bit different. So again, I've already done one page because I can't wait. And these are single-sided, so you can use kind of whatever mediums you want, really. And then little sneak peek, this is the one I've done in here. So really looking forward to getting into this a bit more and filling this up. And then lastly, 100% inspired by Jess's recent haul. This book, So Many Cute Animals by Kimmer Parrish. So I went to add it to my Amazon wish list, no intention of actually getting it, and then saw that it was on offer on that particular day for £4, so, or £4.99, and I was like, do you know what, you don't get many books for £4.99, especially ones with so many beautiful images. I mean, this got 76 images, so I bit the bullet, thinking that actually I probably won't see it at that price again. And just look how cute it is. Rainy days, lots of seasonal pages. I won't do like a mega long flip through because I know there are others who have done far more detailed flip throughs, so I don't want to go on for too long. But yeah, I'm just, again, really, I love these. I'm really excited to get into these. I just think they're so cute, which I know is the point, but they're just adorable, aren't they? Some really like summery pages. So yeah, this will be great fun to get into. Sorry, you can probably hear my dog snoring in the background. I do have a pug, as I said earlier, and his snore is quite outrageous. So if you're hearing weird and wonderful noises, I promise you it's my dog. As I said that, he's got louder. So yeah, that's probably a great time to finish up. So that is the last book I had to show you today. So this is So Many Cute Animals by Kimmer Parrish. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.